Florianopolis, an oasis, a beautiful beach city on the state of Santa Catarina. I've got 3 days to spend here, which will give me some time to relax and of course some time to eat and drink. It gets hot here, real hot. But if you're by the water, then you can get a nice breeze by the beach, which is very refreshing. You don't need to travel too far for food. If you like a snack while you relax, fresh corn on the cob for 5 reais, which is 1.25 Canadian, a cheap nutritious snack, with butter and salt, savory and simple. If you prefer sweet things, acai is a great healthy dessert, made with para and Amazonas. It tastes very similar to frozen yogurt. You can also put as many toppings on as you like. Life here is much more slow-paced than Sao Paulo. I traded my shoes for sandals. Now I feel as comfortable as life is here. Later in the day, after a nap, I felt like trying some pastel.
Obrigado.
A bit different than the ones in Sao Paulo. This was a small quijo pastel for 4 reais. Very cheap.
So I just ordered a pastel, which is one of the favorite Brazilian treats. It's similar to an empanada, but a lot flakier, the dough. A little bit lighter. They don't use quite as much filling. It has a lot of air inside it, but it's very nice and flaky and delicious. This is the quattro queijo. Sorry, this mosquito's all over the place. So what that is 4 cheeses, quattro 4 cheeses, mixed in with this beautiful pastry. I'll show you this picture right now. It's very hot. So it looks kind of almost like a beef patty, or I guess a pizza pocket. If you're Canadian or American, you know what that is, but here it says it right here. 4 queijos, right there, 4 queijos. You can see it's been deep fried. There's a lot of little air pockets here bubbling from the heat. So there's 4 cheeses inside here. So very excited to try this out. It looks really delicious. Let's have a little bite of this. Oh, hot. As I was saying before, remember I said it's very airy, a lot of empty room inside, as you can see. It's kind of just like a gaping void right there, but the cheese is stuck to the top and bottom of the pastry. Definitely get a nice mixed taste of cheese there. A lot of the fillings is actually stayed at the bottom, and I'm gonna leave them there for now because I feel like if I pour it into my mouth, it'll burn like lava, and I'll look like I'll have cold sores all over my face from the sores. But yeah, I love it. The dough is really flaky. I guess the best way to describe it, kind of like pan dorado dough mixed with like a cracker. You combine the two together in texture and flavor. This is kind of what you'd get for the outside of the pastel. So, but it's very, very delicious. So, if you guys haven't tried these before, I really, really highly recommend it.
The next day, the weather was great again. Paradise. What can you do? I guess the beach again. A nice lunch with some fried fish and some cerveja to wash it down with. I really enjoy the pimenta hot sauce dabbed onto the fish. A bit of a tangy kick, but I love it. The day is still young and my wife's friend had a sailboat. I think I've only gone on a sailboat once before. It was a spectacular ride, and the view was breathtaking.
This view is just absolutely spectacular.
And the water was also warm. Don't worry, no sharks here. They would be in Recife, north, where shark attacks are actually quite common, due to the large population of bull sharks.
Querem minhocas? Querem.
My final night here. Time flew by in Florianopolis. I felt like mixing it up a bit at an outdoor food market.
I wouldn't mind trying
I think this one is better than this.
Which even had live music.
I had to get a few plates of food to test things out here, and also grabbed a Heineken. Now this was 12 reais, which is essentially like $2.70 Canadian. Pretty good deal. I mean, if you live in Toronto like me, just even trying to comprehend paying $2.70 for a Heineken at any sort of like market setup or bar or restaurant is just almost unfathomable, and that's the price you pay here in Florianopolis. Nice and cold. We got some feijoada balls here, which is essentially beans and pork, and the pork is mixed with sausage and ribs. That's the way that they distribute the pork in here. Got some nice sauce here as well to go on the side to obviously dip your little feijoada balls into. And then we actually have two sticks here. This is a caju, a cheese stick, and this is a beef stick, Alcantara, I believe is the name of this. I could be saying that wrong though. And we also got some vinaigrette. These are probably gonna be good if they're anything like the real feijoada, which is one of my favorite meals that my wife will make at home. Maybe this will be really good. Oh yeah. It's literally like feijoada. Inside, like almost like a tortilla, like a dough ball. Very delicious.
I was thankful to spend some time here after the much more fast-paced Sao Paulo. It's a nice change of pace, but it's time to go. I hope you enjoyed coming along my tasty journey. Bye for now, Florianopolis. You are beautiful.